Good morning. Ouch. Good morning. It is... Good morning to you too. It is 9 o'clock on Sunday morning. I need to start pulling the pieces together. I've been setting my alarm since 8, but I've never actually woken up yet. I stayed up pretty late last night. I didn't actually fall asleep till... I didn't actually fall asleep until I want to say around 1, so I'm exhausted. There wasn't a reason why I fell asleep so late. Tone it down, Rage. I'm house sitting for my parents right now. That's why this little guy's over here. I need to start pulling the pieces together. I need to get up. I need to go to church, make breakfast, and start getting my life together. So let's do that. Finally up and starting to pull the pieces together. I need to shower and get dressed and all this fun stuff, but like I said, I'm house sitting for my parents right now, and so I'm watching all their dogs. They have 4 dogs. It's a lot. It's a lot, guys. Trying to sleep in a room with dogs is a real struggle, but oh well, what can you do? So yeah, I'm going to get dressed, take a shower, all that stuff, make myself some breakfast, feed the dogs. I think actually I'm gonna have Eggos, even though just in my last vlog I said I need to stop eating Eggos. They're just a quick little breakfast, and they taste good, and it's Sunday, so I'm gonna live my life. It's only 1 day a week. I haven't had any Eggos at all this week, so. Oh, I fed the dogs the other day, and for some reason they weren't eating, and so I texted my mom and I was like, hey, I'm like, the dogs aren't eating, I don't know what you want me to do. And she was like, well, how did you feed them? And so I was like, I put food in a bowl and put it on the floor. And she's like, no, that's not how they eat. She's like, you have to wet the food, water, and then for the little dog, she's like, you have to separate each onto the floor. She's like, separate food into 3 little piles, and she's like, and then they'll eat it. I did that, and these dogs ate it. I was like, alright, seriously, Mom, you're doing the most for these dogs. Guys, best thing in existence right now, it's a brand new box of 40 Eggos. Blueberry Eggos, the absolute best thing in existence. So fresh. Just kidding, they don't actually smell like anything outside, obviously. I'm so excited. I haven't had Eggos in so long. The fact that I am having such a genuine like excitement right now over eating these things is so embarrassing, but you know, I'm just gonna live my life. Yes. Yes. Guys, pure happiness right now. Pure absolute happiness. It's 2 minutes later and I killed all those Eggos, and I'm very satisfied. They were so delicious, and so now I'm just gonna go and hop in the shower and then get ready to head on over to church. I'm all dressed and showered, and I am getting ready to head over to church. I think I'm actually gonna be, I don't know if you guys just heard that, it's because my aux cord is plugged in. I think I'm actually gonna be pretty early just because it doesn't start until 11, and right now it's 10:15, and my church is only like 15 minutes away from my mom's house. Exciting stuff. And then after that, I'm going to go and preview a couple of houses for a couple clients that I'm working with right now, and then we'll have to see where the rest of the day goes. I don't think I'm really doing anything too exciting. Story of my life. Time for my little fun outfit of the day. I feel like guys don't normally do these, but I mean, I'm always kind of curious when I see, I mean, I always see girls doing it. They're like, oh yeah, double OTD. So I figured, I mean, I can do my sort of thing too. All my outfit today, my entire outfit is J. Crew. I love J. Crew. It's one of my favorite brands. I feel like it's really good quality stuff, and the price is affordable too. So, and it's all like very wearable. I think that's my favorite part, is that like you can dress it up or dress it down. I headed over to church, and I will talk to you guys when I get there. Bye. Completely messed up. Didn't vlog anything. As soon as I got to the church, these kids that I always kind of sit and play around with, they came over to my car as soon as they saw me pulling up, so I unfortunately did not vlog anything. But we did talk about something interesting today. Me and a couple people that I know at this church, we were on the topic of premarital sex, and
I think that was, I mean, something interesting to talk about. I feel like, especially nowadays, it's like a really hard concept to kind of grasp. Also getting way too deep for a vlog, but it's something I did want to bring up. So we got into this topic. What I think is that I feel like people in relationships, or not even in relationships, I just think people kind of in my generation, they don't understand the power they have and the power they have by just saying the simple word no. Relationships, I think personally, they change so much when you bring sex into it, and I think that's something you obviously have to be ready for. And I mean, I'm a dude, so I know those urges and those kind of desires that I feel most guys get at times, but if you really sit down with this person that you would like to date, they sit you down and they say, hey, listen, I really like you. I will be in a relationship with you, but I will not have sex with you. I think if they say that, it makes you think, and you're like, okay, is this relationship worth this? Am I willing to do this? And it also makes the other person realize, okay, was this person serious about this relationship? That sort of thing. And so I think if someone does sit you down and say, listen, I like you, I'll be in a relationship with you, but I will not have sex with you, then you sort of realize if that relationship is something you do want to continue to pursue, or if you were in it for one thing. Now, I hate to bring up past situations and that sort of thing, but I do think in my past relationship, if I would have been a little more serious about like, hey, listen, I like you, but the sex thing is not something that I take lightly. I think it's something serious, and you need to be very, very mature and very ready for that sort of thing to be brought into a relationship. I think my relationship would have definitely ended a lot sooner, just because we didn't have a very strong foundation. And what I mean by foundation is that we really, really know each other, like know each other so well, what irks them, that sort of thing. Now, with that being said, if we would have been more serious and we're like, hey, we're not gonna have sex. Now, if we would have had that conversation where it was, listen, I like you, but we're not gonna have sex, I feel like that relationship probably would have ended, because like I said, there was no really strong foundation. The foundation of that relationship was sort of on this sexual stuff. And I feel like, obviously, very shaky foundation. If you base a relationship off of sex, it's very, very rocky. And I mean, I'm sure it works for some people, but I'm just saying in my personal experience, it hasn't worked. And moving forward, I know kind of what I want in a relationship and what I'm willing to do, not willing to do. And although I'm not gonna say I'm like this perfect person, I ideally would like to wait for, ideally I say I would like to wait until marriage to have sex with someone. However, I don't know how realistic that is, but it is something that I ideally would like, or at least we'd have a very, very strong foundation of our relationship where we've been together for like a year or so. So yeah, I just thought I would bring that up because I thought it was an interesting topic, and the three people I was kind of talking to it about all had completely different opinions on it. And I want to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about premarital sex and just sex in relationships in general. I feel like this is something that people don't really talk about, and when they do, it's not this side where you should wait till marriage. It's how they have sex before they're married, and then when they're not even in a committed relationship. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Anyways, I feel like that was a pretty intense conversation, so I digress. I'm sitting outside of a house right now that I'm about to go in and see. This one is actually for my parents. I guess more my mom. She wanted me to come check it out. She's the one who's always looking in houses. My dad just could not care less. Once he's in a house, he can stay there for 20 years, but my mom is always looking for the next best thing, house-wise. So let's go check it out. So I made it back home. I ended up going to go look at, I want to say 4 different houses. I got some work done, made a little log of that, and made my comments, that kind of thing. So right now it is 2:16 in the afternoon, and I am about to make myself some lunch. A lot of people know that I am obsessed with Subway. I could eat Subway every single day of my life and have no issues with that whatsoever. But since I'm trying to save my money, so I bought all the ingredients that come on the sandwich I normally get. I always get the Italian BMT. So I bought all the stuff to make the Italian BMT. So we're gonna attempt to make that. And then I have my salt and vinegar chips. Oh, I probably shouldn't have showed that. Instant regret, just because I'm talking about how I'm trying to eat healthier and all that. And I already had my Eggos on the vlog this morning. But you know what? It's Sunday. I'm going to live my life today. And then to drink, I'm going to have sweet tea. I drink about 1 of these a day, since we're just being honest here. It's not healthy, I know, but I love sweet tea, and I can't stop drinking it. I'm addicted. it's an issue. But we'll deal with that one later. So now, yeah, I'm just gonna eat some lunch and then I wanna head over to the gym, which I've been dreading just because it's like 110 degrees today. And I mean, obviously the gym is air conditioned, but still. That 5-second walk inside is too much, and so I don't wanna go, but I'm going to force myself to go and get my pump on. Now just a little update, it is about 3 hours later and still haven't gone to the gym. I went and got on my laptop and started sending a couple of work emails. One thing led to another and I fell asleep for about an hour. I believe I'm going to go over to Best Buy and look at a couple things. I just love Best Buy, I just love electronic stores really. I actually got a text from my brother and he was supposed to be flying back here from Michigan tonight. Well, actually he was supposed to get here at around 4, but his flight got canceled because he had a layover in Denver and the weather was pretty bad. So now he is going to be getting here at 8 tonight, so I'm gonna be picking him up from the airport. Yeah, that's all that's going on right now. Best Buy number 1 was a fail. I went in there because I was looking for a lens for one of my cameras that I already have, and unfortunately they did not have them, so I'm gonna go over to another one. Best Buy number 2 has let me down as well. They didn't have it in stock. Talked to the lady and she said they didn't even ever have it in stock. But I was like, no, I just talked to someone on the phone and I guess that she told me that I got transferred to a number that was just kind of a generic number, not the store specific number. So I'm heading over to another Best Buy. This one's the third. So third one's the good luck, or however that saying goes. What is it? Third one's good luck? Third is best. Whatever the saying is, I'm gonna be heading over to that one and hopefully they have it there. Absolutely zero luck trying to find what I've been looking for. I've gone to 4 Best Buys now, 2 Targets. The last Best Buy that I went to, I talked to the guy and he said that he checked on the computer and he said there's none of these cameras in Arizona. The closest one is in New Mexico. So that would have saved me a little bit of time if they had told me that from the get-go. I just spent about the last, I want to say hour and a half looking, but all good, no worries. So now it's 7:30 and, or I believe it's 7:30 just because the clock in my car is a little bit off. So 7:30, my brother's flight gets in at 8:15 and I think I'm about 15 or 20 minutes from the airport. So I think I'm gonna head on over to the airport. So I just got over to the terminal. It took me like 25 minutes to get here because normally whenever I fly, I only fly Delta. So, I mean, I don't only fly Delta, but generally I'll fly Delta and that's in Terminal 4. I only know Terminal 4 very well. I don't know the parking for any other terminals, and if you've ever been to Sky Harbor, it's a 4-terminal airport, so I'm trying to figure out and where everything is in this terminal because it's a lot different. So I finally found where I need to be. He should be here in about 15 minutes. He just texted me that he landed, so his flight's actually a little bit early. But yeah, I'm just over here waiting, I'm debating if I should do something really dramatic when he walks out, like go tackle him to the ground. Unfortunately, I've never been to this terminal before, and so it's a lot smaller, and the one that I normally fly into, they have a bunch of restaurants and stuff, and so that's why I was gonna get here early so I could stop, eat, because I'm starving. However, this terminal doesn't have anything that's open except for NYPD, which is like a pizza place. I don't know if they're all over the place. They weren't in California when I lived there, but I mean, maybe they're all over. That doesn't sound very good because I already had pizza earlier this week. So yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting for him to get here. Living the dream. I see him. Holding back the tears.
Bring it in better.
There he is. Damn, go ahead.
I had like 2 protein bars and then other than that, nothing. And that girl really saw you grab my nip, by the way.
I know, we were just walking by and as I pinched his nipple, I didn't notice there was people sitting on the side and this lady just gave us a look.
There, she saw us each other laughing and she probably thought we were a gay couple.
We are. Shh, we don't want everyone to know. So we got home and we ended up eating all that Taco Bell. We were just talking back and forth, talking about his trip and whatnot, that kind of stuff, just catching up. And now I'm in bed, about to edit this thing and then probably head to sleep. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna vlog is, just because I don't have anything really exciting going on this week. But thank you guys for watching this, and I will see you guys next time.